Decisions by an adjudicator in Intelligent Justice's Comprehensive Adjudication system can be appealed on any valid legal grounds, but those appeals will be resolved in months, not the years required for an appeal in the public court system.
This is Rick Grossman, founder of the nonprofit Intelligent Justice. In this post, I will explain how our comprehensive adjudication rules permit appeals from the adjudicator's decision. Under sections 5.1 and 5.2 of the Intelligent Justice Adjudication Rules and Procedures, unless the parties agree in writing to the contrary, the decision of the chosen adjudicator can be appealed either to a public appellate court under the very limited circumstances permitted for an appeal of an arbitration award, or a private appellate specialist chosen by the parties on any grounds that would justify reversal or modification of a decision by a trial judge in a public court. Alternatively, the parties are free to agree in writing at any time during the course of the adjudication that the decision of the adjudicator will be final with no right of appeal. It is up to the parties to jointly decide. If the parties opt to preserve the right to appeal to a private appellate specialist as provided in the Intelligent Justice Rules, a written notice of appeal must be delivered to all parties and the adjudicator within 30 days of the adjudicator's decision. The objective of the private appellate specialist will be to investigate and decide the appeal in a matter of months instead of the years-long appellate process that is common in the public court system. The private appellate specialist who will investigate and decide the appeal will be chosen by the comprehensive adjudication provider unless the parties are able to agree on the selection of a different appellate specialist no later than 30 days after the notice of appeal. The private appellate specialist will be guided by the federal rules of appellate procedure. The decision of the private appellate specialist will be final and will not be subject to further appeal. In my next post, I will explain why comprehensive adjudication is superior to traditional mediation.